Hello, hello, hello. This is Diana here, taking today a video from the inside, just for a change. And this is actually for because of a request. I mean, I had been planning to do a video like this for a while, but Elle kind of wanted to know more about the facial creams I have in store and sell locally, and the nice muscle oils, which really do little wonders for your movement. So yeah, so I thought I make this video just to make sure everybody is happy. I've been making the facial cream for about 2 years now, and I started out with the Haworthia. So the Haworthia is a cousin of aloe vera, quite similar to in its properties. So it is really, really good for the skin. So what you do is you take really big leaves of the Haworthia, and you take the skin off, and then you have the gel, and I mix this then with usually coconut oil, and in this case I do have to use some preservative, which actually is sort of food ingredient preservatives, so it's a little unfortunate, and I do keep all my facial creams in the fridge. So this here is Haworthia butter. So it is all from the leaves of the Haworthia mixed with coconut oil, and you can raise them. They grow really, really well indoors, in nature, down in Africa, like Angola, Namibia, and those places. They grow outdoors, obviously, and usually when they grow free range, they are little ones, and they all grow beside each other. So this is why it's probably not a very commercial, a plant for commercial interest, because they're all so small, and then from smaller Haworthias it takes a while to take the gel out, so you want really, really bigger plants. But when we grow them indoors, they are kind of packed up in a little pot, and this is why they grow much, much larger. So this is for your own purposes, and they are easy to grow. They can be totally neglected, and you still they're still happy to be around. So it's not they really don't need much attention at all. So it's a little tedious to make, so you have to spend a little time to take all the gel out and mix it then with coconut butter to have the Haworthia butter, but it's worth it. And I do keep them refrigerated, because still with the preservative in them, there is a slight chance that they may get contaminated, because you always put your hands in every day and take some Haworthia cream out. It takes a little while, but as soon as it hits the skin, it melts quite nicely. And I have another facial cream called Sunny Day, and this is sort of a mixture of various garden herbs which are really good for the skin, and it's mixed with, it's incubated in a carrier oil. You can use different carrier oils like apricot oil or hazelnut or sunflower oil. There are various ones you can use, and mix this with coconut butter as well, and also keep them refrigerated. this is very, very nice. It's called Sunny Day. So these are garden herbs, and so I have them all in 40 ml little containers, glass jars, and this is the one I sort of daily use, you know, so it's very nice. You just go in with your finger and then can apply it to the skin, you know, so it's very nice to use, you know. And I just feel sort of for the skin, you want to really know what you use, and before you have sort of a lot of synthetic chemicals, many of which are not actually good for your skin, you're much better off using more natural compounds, you know, for topical application, particularly for skin, because sometimes my skin is a little bit more sensitive. So this is why I really, really prefer using sort of more naturally based creams. So it's really nice, you know. And so 40 ml jars, I sell them for about £2 each. The Haworthia butter and the Sunny Day butter, the Sunny Day cream. So many of of my customers actually do like them quite a bit, and yeah, so this is all about the facial creams. Now for my muscle oils, and this is what I'm really proud of and really very dependent on is my muscle oils, because they can also work as skin creams, but obviously you want to use them more for all your muscles, and they do really, really wonders. They not only work really, really well for the muscles to give more elasticity to the muscles before you go out for exercise, but also in before you go to bed, you can put them on if you have sort of some kind of aches, like for example arthritis pains or sprains or any kind of muscle injuries, you know. They also help in wound healing as well. And I have two different kinds. So there's the garden herbs, which are various garden herbs. They're different from the ones that I use for the facial creams, very different. But they are really, really great ones to use. It's up. So this is the garden herbs that I use, and I've used this also for about a year and a half. And this is my newest edition. These are 4 strengths. So these are usually conifer needles and mixed with a few garden herbs, and they come in 100 ml jars. This is sort of the big one for the big storage container for the 4 strengths muscle oils, and the garden herbs are slightly different. They're 100 mils, and they last for a really, really long time, because all you do is you put just a little bit on your palms and then rub it into the muscle. And what it does is actually that it cools the muscle, and then it increases the blood flow through the area, and just having better innervation of the muscles, sort of, because it brings all the nutrient rich blood through the system quicker. So it keeps the muscle more innervated, and therefore you feel kind of less pain, and it's not a remedy, so you're not gonna heal your arthritis pains with it, but it sort of really makes you feel better and eases the pain. For people that work with arthritis, they know that you have to use different things in order to get around, to make it easier, and movement obviously helps a lot too. So, but you move a lot easier when you use sort of the muscle oil. So they come at 100 ml in 100 ml jars, and the garden herb muscle oil is £2 for 100 mils, and the forest strength is about £2.50 for 100 mils. They do last a long time. There's one guy here in Dundee, he had a leg operation just a year and a half ago. Oh no, just about a year ago, and he really had a lot of pain, and I gave him a sample of the muscle oil, and he was really impressed. So he now always orders new muscle oil. He tells me sort of a few weeks in advance when his supplies get lower, and then he says, "Do you still make this muscle oil?" You know, because he says it works much better than any medication he's got. And the medications actually make him put on some weight, so he loves this muscle oil, and it really goes about it and says it makes his movement so much easier. And yeah, and I use it obviously a lot too. Last week I had a lot of knee pain, and actually the arthritis thing, I didn't believe it quite so well, but I had a real lot of pain on my knee, on my left knee, and I put some muscle oil on it, and it kind of eased it right away. And then I put it on still overnight, and the next day my movements were so much better, and then sort of after 24 hours it was actually quite totally gone. So that was the first time I really had serious arthritis pain. So I actually probably will make specific, well actually I set up some oil for specific arthritis pain. So that is incubating now, so it will take a while till we get this, probably by springtime. But in the meantime, you really feel younger. I use it always for my cycling. When I go out, I put muscle oil on shortly before I go out, and then it's just fabulous. I feel 20 years younger, and it makes it much easier on the bike, you know. So yeah, so I wanted to share this all with you, so please do get in touch if you live around Tayside. I do make deliveries to your home, and happy to share with you any more information if you want, and this, so please do get in touch if you're interested in having any of these facial creams or any of the muscle oils. Happy to help, and if you really do like the contents that I do present, please give me a thumbs up and do subscribe to my YouTube channel. I really depend on new subscribers, so please hit the subscribe button and subscribe to my videos. And yes, so I'm looking forward to hear from you soon. So all the best, and take good care.